Friday Night Funkin. It's a really popular game right now. Most of you have probably heard of it. It's also really easy to mod. There are currently over 1,000 mods on Game Banana, but I will not cover them all. But I will cover a few of them. I chose 6 mods and I will be ranking them based on the character you fight, the music, charting, and overall how much I enjoy the mod. I will then be placing them on a tier list. Note that these are all my opinions and not a fact. With that out of the way, the Whitty mod is possibly the most popular Friday Night Funkin' mod. The Whitty mod contains 1 week with 3 songs: Low Fight, Overhead, and Ballistic. The mod has a simple story as a boyfriend wants to fight Whitty. That's the whole plot, literally. The music for this mod is really good. However, I do have one huge problem with this mod, and it's Ballistic's chart. One thing I dislike heavily Friday Night Funkin' mods is when they are basically bun spam. Ballistic's chart is an example of this, and it's the only problem I have with this mod. Other than that, the Whitty mod is really good. Like I mentioned earlier, the Ballistic chart isn't that good, but everything about the mod is really good. Overall, the Whitty mod gets a B. The Hex mod contains 4 songs: Dunk, Ram, Hello World, and Glitcher. This mod also contains an unlockable song after beating the week, which is really cool. I don't have any problems with this mod at all, actually. The only nitpick I have is that it was a bit easy for me. It's not that the chart is extremely easy. They certainly have difficulty, but certain songs like Glitcher I find really easy. I also like the cutscenes in this mod as it tells a short and simple story. Hex wants to fight boyfriend and a virus takes him over to the last song. Glitcher, the mod, is overall really good. It has some really good music in the charts. I enjoyed playing this one a lot, honestly. Hex mod gets an A. The Tricky mod is still currently being worked on as it only has 2 songs, Improbable Outside and Madness. Tricky isn't an original character as they are a character from the Madness combat series. Both of his songs have some difficulty, but unlike Ballistic, it is a good chart. Madness doesn't require you to spam your keyboard, and I think it's awesome. Like I said, the mod is still in development, so there's not much I can say here, except Madness is a fucking banger. The Tricky mod, in my opinion, is how a difficult mod should be done. Tricky mod gets an S. Hatsune Miku is the next mod. Unlike the rest of the mods I'll be covering, Hatsune Miku doesn't feature any original songs as these is Hatsune Miku songs. The art and charting are really good here, but I suck at the last song well. I don't really like the Vocaloid genre, so I won't rank it low just because I don't love it. Hatsune Miku is an overall good mod if you're a fan of the songs, and it's just something you could just try out. Hatsune Miku mod gets a B. The Mid-Fight Masses mod contains 4 songs and 2 opponents, Ruva and Cervante. I really like them. They look really cool. However, what I don't like is the charting in this game. I'm gonna be completely honest. The chart in Zabadila and Gospel suck. I know it's not like an unpopular opinion, but it's just that the fact that the engine can't register double notes, which is a massive problem when Zabadila is really made up of them. It's still playable, but not really that enjoyable. Gospel is even worse as it changes the arrow to crosses, which is really hard to see and you can't understand what you're supposed to hit. I really want to like this mod, however the charting makes this game so tedious to play. This really sucks because this mod can be so good. I recommend, if you want a good experience of this mod, play a Recharted edition. There's multiple on Game Banana. However, the owners of the mod do not approve of this, so to be fair, I decided to review the whole vanilla mod. So if I'm going to go by those rules, Mid-Fight Masses gets a D. The Nerd in Wii Sports has his own mod, and I'm just gonna keep this short and simple. It's really fucking hard. The mod is literally so insane. Target practice is so fucking hard, as its BPM is at like 350 megafarts per giga shit, with like 47 notes on the screen. The boyfriend also had a little sprite change, and now looks like a me, except for when he misses. The mod is really good for people who want a challenge. It's not the easiest and definitely one of the harder mods. If you can beat it, I think you can enjoy it. Well, I couldn't beat it, but I still enjoyed it. So, I'll be giving the Mat mod an A. And that's a tier list. It's very likely I might make a part 2 since there are more mods and I would review more. Even though I already have decided what I will do for a possible part 2. I will take suggestions for mods in the comments down below. So anyways, as I was saying...